Hello everyone, I'm going to do another unboxing, and this time I've got kind of an oddball vacuum, and I'm pretty sure that it's the first of its kind. So, to give you a hint, this predates this vacuum cleaner right here. This is the Hoover brush vac from the, I don't know, early to mid 90s. An excellent little clean air hand vac. That means that the dirt doesn't go through a fan, a plastic fan, before it reaches the dust cup. It actually goes around, it suction, pulls the dirt in. So if you suck up things like coins and stuff like that, and in theory, it's not going to damage it. So this vacuum cleaner predates this one by several years, and I think it's the first style of this type of machine that existed. And I actually think that this company made this vacuum cleaner for Hoover. So let's go ahead and open this up. Whoa. Okay, so this is a Panasonic hand vac. Again, this one is even older than this. This is a Jet Flo. This was Panasonic's, like their first line of vacuum cleaners that really took off in the United States. And they were really popular clean air hand vacuums. So it says here we've got the safeguard system. That's where, what that means is that the dirt goes around the motor fan, around the motor, straight to the dust cup. It doesn't go through a spinning plastic fan first. So it's got a 2.2 amp motor, a long 20-foot power cord, a 6-inch revolving brush agitator, an easy to empty dust cup, an easy grip handle that's fully looped, and brushed edge cleaning. So great. I don't know if I'll be able to find the exact date on this or not, but it says easy to use on stairs, effective vacuum for the car, excellent for pet hair, and it can be used in the workshop. And yeah, that all checks out. So let's see here. This shows the filter and dust cup. It's different on this than on the Hoover brush vac. The Hoover brush vac was like their Gen 2, so to speak. All right, this vacuum cleaner is supposedly new in the box. So let's see what we got here. This is a warranty registration. It has a, it does have like a basementy smell to it. Came with a 1-year warranty originally. You've got your instruction manual to locate a warranty center. It's got an info card here from Panasonic. These were originally, I believe, largely available just through dealers. And then you've got a variety of little infographics here. It's got you have a dusting brush that says it's not included with mine. I guess I have the low end one. Shows you how to operate it, shows you how to empty it, how to change the belt. Again, very, very Hoover-like. So that was the one that I grew up with. Oh, we had a Dirt Devil hand bag primarily. The one that everyone had, the red one with the soft bag. Those were great machines. They clean great, and a lot of them are still running today. Okay, so now this really does look brand new because look at that power cord. And then the vacuum cleaner itself. So now, given that this is 30 plus years old, this is definitely going to need a belt. But, wow, that does indeed look new. Well, this is a nice wide agitator. Cool. The brushes are very soft, but they stick out a decent amount, especially for a little hand vac. As far as cosmetic things, you got a couple little dings, not dings, but like little marks on the front here. And then on the side here, there's something where it's like I can't tell what that is. And moment of truth, we'll know if it's used or not. Look at the dust cup. That all looks perfectly clean. So here's your clean air system, your bypass motor. So from the brush roll area, you have this opening, and it goes just straight to the cup. And that's that. No, this is new. The only thing that's in here was a little curly cue of plastic, red plastic. So very nice. Here's your filter. This is again very similar to the Hoover brush vacs, but an earlier design with, it looks like less surface area, but everything just collects in this little cup. You would just take this, you can lift this out, clean this filter off. You can probably wash it. Dump this all out, put it back in, and then put it back on the vacuum. And it looks like it just clips on. It clips on in the front right there, and then clicks in the back. So to empty it, you just push that. It's even got a little recess there for your hand. They thought of everything. Got your power button. There we go. Cool. Well, here's the info sticker on it, and it's distributed by Panasonic Company, division of Matsushita Electric Corporation of America. And it's made in Taiwan. A lot of Panasonics are made in Japan. This one was made in Taiwan. Uses 2.2 amps. And it says what type of belt it takes. I'll have to see if I can find the correct one. Because this vacuum had been sitting new in the box for decades, I wanted to change the belt before I tested it. The belt was badly stretched out and shot, so even though it was unused, the belt needed to be replaced. And to remove the belt, there's 3 Phillips screws. There was the one that removes the top cover, and then these 2 which remove the bottom plate, and then that'll let you pull out the brush roll to replace the belt. It takes a large belt for a hand vac, and then there's the brush roll itself. And the brush roll has sleeve bearings, which were just fine. They were still lubricated, and those didn't need any attention at all. Now I'm ready to change the belt. On the left there, you can see the old Panasonic belt, which is stretched out. So I'm trying to find close replacements, but because this hand vac is so old, it might be hard to find the exact belt for it. So I'm just going to see what I have that'll be a close equivalent. And I've got this. This is a Hoover power drive belt. This would be the second belt for transmission for an older self-propelled Hoover. This is a power nozzle belt for a Hoover. I might use this one. And then just to show you, the second version of this, the Hoover brush vac, takes this belt. And this belt is way too small for this original model. So I'm going to see what I can do here. I went with the Hoover power drive belt, the largest of the 3 new ones I had there. And just had to get the brush roll back into place, line up the end caps correctly. They only go in one way. And then there are 3 Phillips screws, 2 on the bottom plate that screw that into place, and 1 on the top. Then I pulled the belt up onto the motor pulley, made sure it was facing the right direction, gave it a little test to make sure the belt wouldn't fly off. If it's on backwards, it would have popped right off. And then I put the cover back on. There's a tab at the top that lines up, it kind of tucks in, and then just screw the cap back on, and it was ready to go. Time to try this old vacuum out, and for this first test here, I put down a bunch of fake pet hair on this ottoman, and we'll see how it does. You know, this is ideal. These were sold at a time where one of their main benefits was their ability to clean stairs and get pet hair off of furniture and things like that. So this is what it was made for. For that test, it did a great job. It was actually really easy to push because it kind of pulled itself along on the furniture, which I liked. And there's nothing caught around the brush roll, gobbled it all right up. And that would end up right in here. Would you push this button? And this is going to be a lot of compacted pet hair, so this is going to be messy. But that just, you would just empty this out into the trash and kind of clean this off. And yeah, and then continue. I've now ground in a bunch of pet hair and a bunch of glitter into this short pile area rug, and we'll see how it does. You know, this would be great for cleaning car mats and things like that, so that would be a good equivalent kind of extreme test here. So, let's see how it works. it kicked up quite a bit around it. But it's glitter, it's hard to pick up, it sticks to everything. One final test, I've put down a mixture of fake pet hair and heavier particles, almost like gravel, on my love seat, and we'll see how this works. This vacuum was sold at a time when vacuums with onboard tools still weren't very common, so a lot of people liked having a second vacuum cleaner like this for quick cleanups and for stairs, furniture, and getting into places where the vacuum couldn't if you didn't want to lug out the tools. Now I'll show you how to empty the vacuum and how I would take care of it. So the dirt cup just unclips here at the back. This is very, very full. I'm kind of surprised nothing's coming out the front, but it's got a little door to keep things in there. And then this filter just separates, and you just dump it all in. So there you go. And then this filter, what I will do is I will vacuum this off because this will plug up over time. And really, I think back in the day, you could have washed this if you were careful and then replaced it as needed. But I'm going to cheat and use a modern vacuum, and I'm just going to vacuum this off with my Dyson V11. A lot of glitter had built up and was stuck to the outside, I think largely due to static electricity. And so I just vacuumed all of that off, and all the glitter that was stuck on the inside as well, and swept off the hand vac itself. Between that and cleaning the filter, it was good to go. So there you have it. This is the Panasonic Jet Flo MC-1040. I would guess that this hand vac is probably from around, definitely from the mid-80s, maybe 1985, 1987. And it works great. Panasonic's bypass motor system was a great idea for a hand vac format like this. And as a result, you don't have to worry about accidentally picking up pennies or a screw or anything like that. It just goes right into the dirt cup. And then you just have to clean the filter as needed, clean out the brush, and change the belt when it stretches out or breaks. So there's not that much to it, but you do get great performance. As you can see, it's got so much suction, it moves so much air, it was blowing around loose hair that I hadn't embedded into the furniture. So it does have a lot of power, and I'm pretty impressed. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and as always, thank you for watching, and have a great day.